finding a shadow.
We haven't had any.
6 more weeks.
We haven't had any. I mean, 6 more weeks of this, sure. I'm still afraid of what's going to happen come March. And I said, seriously, this is nicer than some of your softball game days. It's been so nice. There's absolutely no wind out there right now. It's almost unbelievable.
Recording.
2 o'clock on the dot. We will call the Commissioner Weekly Working Session to order for February 2nd, 2026. In attendance, we have Commissioner Williams, Commissioner Strisel, Commissioner Lanier is not here. We have Clerk and Recorder Alexis Doctor, Deputy Clerk and Recorder Riley Healer, And our wonderful treasurer, Sandy Brown, and member of our public. Thank you, sir. All right. Who do we have online?
You have Kathy Bigelotti and Sam S.
All right, welcome, everybody.
Did you say Kathy Bigelotti and who?
Sam S.
Public comments on non-agenda items.
Want to start with
We
that?
wanna,
Wait.
we wanna wait, it's up to you, man.
I can wait till the-
Okay,
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
I have text my gov that I want to do. We sat in meetings in regards to this.
Yeah.
It's not going to work for a city combined item
okay,
thing, but just for my office, we could utilize it a lot.
okay,
It's 7,000 for the first year, 5,000 for every year after that. I have the money in contract services.
Okay, Jim, 5,000 the first year and 7 after that?
No, 7 for the first year,
Okay.
the 2,000 setup, 5,000 yearly recurring fee. It's gonna help like get messages out and notices and notifications to the public because the way we do it's not very great right now.
sure,
So it's just one more way to get notices out. And we have to work Saturdays, so I don't want the Saturday before an election, I don't want to have it be a waste.
okay,
So I want people to know we're here and things like that, and deadlines and filings and stuff like that.
okay,
What is it supposed to do?
Well, it's supposed to send notifications. It's a push notification system and they can ask us questions,
Just how does it work?
web-based.
like cloud based,
Yep,
So who's gonna get the notification?
me. The public, it's gonna send text messages out to the public.
How do we get their phone number?
Election system.
Oh, so everyone you put in there under a phone number?
They have to opt in.
I was gonna say, are you able to opt in?
Yeah. We've been going back and forth. Ashley Taylor brought it forward.
Mhm.
We've sat in meetings, Riley and I have sat in like 6 different meetings with this guy.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be really helpful, especially for all the new laws that have come out. So. Just a little bit more way to get us more notification for elections and stuff.
right. I help with the transparency too.
Mhm.
Well. You said you have it in your contract services, then it's under the 10,000.
Yep.
Appreciate the heads up, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, any other public comments on non-agenda items? Okay. Public comments on agenda items. All right, topics for discussion. Commissioners provide update regarding council on aging.
Well, we're open, we're reopened. We've had several people coming in today. We have some of our old regulars coming in for coffee and TV and talking or gossiping, however you want to put it. We have people coming in for tax services that's up and going over the center right now. We're gonna start digging into the capstone and getting up to date on that. Reinstated our services with Aquatana. And like the person that comes around and does the pest control because we have so much food there.
Oh,
We need
yeah.
to stay on top of that with that situation. Just got it cleaned. I've put in many hours this weekend. Cleaning it, we got it up and going, cleaned out the back area. Reorganized the medical equipment
Oh,
so
nice.
that's easier to get to. Had someone come in and put brackets out in the blue shed that's
Hmm.
across the way over there.
Mhm.
And we took all the excess walkers and wheelchairs and stuff and put it out there, organized it. She can actually walk through it now.
Wow,
So whenever we get things taken out of within our building for medical equipment, we can just replenish it by pulling out of that blue
sweet.
blue shed. So it's a lot more organized. It looks nicer. Quantities should be arriving this Wednesday.
We need to, do we want to,
What
need
time?
some help boxing those up and,
Yeah, all hands on deck would be nice.
What time do we do that? Are we doing it Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or?
Wednesday, the commodities are supposed to be delivered and then we need to start separating them out and then packaging them on Thursday.
We're gonna do that on Thursday packaging. And you're gonna call the guy and ask when he's shipping them.
No, They're
No.
supposed to be shipping them on Wednesday. We're supposed to receive them Wednesday.
Oh, I thought the driver let you know when he would get.
Yeah, he's supposed to let us know. And then Ursula will call over the weekend, get everyone notified, and then they can come in and start picking up on Monday. I do believe State KK is supposed to be here
I believe so.
Thursday, Friday. But we normally don't distribute until the following Monday because it takes time to call those people, notify them to come in. Get a hold of their, pick up their commodities.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
People to help unload the truck. I did when I was a little younger, but I can't really do much anymore.
It's not gonna be that big of a truck this
Okay.
time.
All right.
But yeah, in the future, it would always be helpful. We always try to get as many people as possible.
You know, I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I have talked to Judy Hanstead over the weekend here. And something I hadn't realized was that, the commodity program actually falls under the HRDC. And I don't know if they've ever provided any help to unload the trucks or
Well,
anything.
We're the site. They are actually contracted. The area agency or state is contracted with HRDC, so we're the in-between on that.
I see.
I don't really understand why, because we're doing all the heavy lifting for the whole program. So I don't know, I wanna look into that a little deeper. Does it make sense to me when we're a site drop off and delivery? We're doing all the work but we're not even contracted with them. So why are we being held at the standards that we're being held at with the reputation of us getting thrown under the bus? It's not even our contract.
Mhm.
So there's questions there I'm gonna start asking. Does it make sense?
I volunteered at the food bank for over 10 years. I was there every day. But anyway, we were under HRDC too, and they've been kind of have a lot of management changes there too since Diane Sebasta left. And, but they would send people over from HRDC, and we got big shipment of stuff every month too from the food bank distributors. And, so they would usually try to send a few people over. We were lucky there was a farmer's grain exchange at a forklift, and we would call them up and they would bring it over when they could, and
Yeah, we'll call Aquatana. They're really good. They just bring their forklift over and
yeah,
unload it. We just
right.
do.
Well, they had a group of
there.
guys that used to unload, and they were getting older, and then a couple of years ago, they all just said, we can't do this anymore. But, okay, I'm just curious about, I'll bring this little thing up too. You were talking, I was talking to Ursula this morning. I've known her for a long time, and, she's, really sharp. She's a good person. She works hard. She said they were trying to locate some keys for some of was it one of the sheds? I know, I've been in the shed that's across in the parking lot there. It's, I know there's a bunch of folding chairs in there. We had to use them sometime. I was trying to think what else is in there, but I just you might just as well get a big bolt cutter. I'm sure the county has one and just cutters.
That's what I plan on doing.
And,
Start
yeah,
right.
and,
'Cause we
I
got,
guess the
Yeah.
shed behind the senior center is, you couldn't find the key for that one or something either. Or maybe for the van, I can't remember.
I was looking for one for
Yeah.
the van.
Okay. But anyway, I know like I say, I do know in that one shed in the parking lot, there's some bunch of folding chairs and stuff in there, so whatever that's worth.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot in there. Then Friday we had, the Area 3 agency, director meeting. Bill attended also. The commissioners were supposed to attend that also. That we were informed there was a lot of different changes going on with the commodity program. And that state, I guess, is really gonna be coming down to everybody and state checking, random places all over. So we could be expecting that anytime. They've been pretty good
Mhm.
contact with us and they're pretty happy with us right now. So
Sweet.
it's just something we have to expect within the year, because they're just randomly checking everybody,
Sure.
everybody. So they have some pretty strict guidelines they're wanting us to follow, so there was a little bit of a change up there. I can't think of anything else. Did you want to say something, Sarah? Do you have something to say?
I did. Oh. How come since Friday, isn't that KK gonna be here? Do you suppose she could call her people early to come and have them start picking on Friday when that KK's there? So
I'm gonna
Then-
try, but
then we
I'm
can
not gonna,
pass that. So that they don't,
it's not the distribution, it's more the, how we're distributing them into the bags. She wants to make sure the right product, the right amounts are in the distribution bag
right.
or boxes, however you
Because I
want.
know that she wanted to stay last time.
No, I,
I know they have.
I'm not gonna
volunteers
force
at
the issue if we have someone actually doing the program. It's gonna cause someone to lose the program and we have no volunteer to do it. I just can't take one more thing on
I'm not saying
at
that,
this
I
point.
just wondered if she could.
Yeah, I did
Start
talk,
trolling.
I talked to her about it, but she wants to keep doing it how she's always done it.
That's fine, I just,
And KK wanted, on her directions, it was more for the right products and the amount of products that should be distributed in the bag, which she would want. More so, we'll see what happens.
Don't have any of the volunteers helping you with that at the moment, until you get things kind of.
Yes, Ursula helps with it. She calls the people and distributes. Doris helps take in the inventory and organize it
Right.
and get it into the bags.
Now, is there some of the stuff that's loaded at the senior center, does some of it go to some of the other organizations that have her? Okay, because I know at the food bank, they loaded everything for Haver at the food bank, but then there's some other organizations that,
Only for our participants that are certified with us.
yeah. Okay,
I don't think I have anything else other than that copier being brought over on Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh, I do have something else. For that I wanted to bring forward, and I did speak with Bill, you weren't in that day. This was sent over by DIS, so I contacted them so I could get emails and stated on the computer over there, so I could get any of the senior center stuff.
Sure.
So she dove into the computers for the county,
Mm-hmm.
because I want all those computers to still be up and running, because I'm jumping from computer to computer to do the
Oh, yeah.
program, so I need them up and going,
Sure.
so I can access the programs under them. And she states the breakdown of what it would cost to keep those if we switched them over to DIS.
Oh.
Triangle.
Yeah, we were trying to do that before this all happened and I
Yeah.
didn't get
Yeah.
anything from Aaron, so.
Yeah, and so this was Lisa that I talked to, and she was immediately sent something out. She was really good to talk to.
Cool.
So here's an email on that, but currently it looks like she says you have over the 55, it would be $15 each for those additional, which
Mhm.
I don't think is too terribly bad, $15.
That's reasonable.
She said there's actually only 67 computers at the county.
Hmm.
They're overseeing, so it would be an additional 255, so over 55.
Okay.
We get charged for the 55, but there's actually 67 computers with that 5 included from the
Gotcha.
Council on Aging. So it'd be an extra $255 a month on top of our normal monthly bill
Okay.
that we get through
Yeah, we just
DIS.
did all those claims too. There's a bunch for.
Yeah, and so she was asking is for permission, and I said, I need to talk to the other commissioner, just giving you permission on this. So here's the email.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with that. I think it'd probably be beneficial.
I think it's reasonable.
Yeah.
It's not outrageous. And we aren't being charged per additional.
Right.
55 anyways, so she's gonna have to charge us for that
Right.
regardless. Even if we didn't instate the 5.
And you've been dealing with this Lisa here?
Yeah, Lisa's the one that mostly dealing with lately.
Okay.
So that's something I want to bring forward. I would like to get it on our business meeting for Thursday,
Sure.
so we can move forward on that.
Next Thursday?
Yeah.
Well,
Do you want a copy of this?
yes, please.
And
I mean,
Can I,
one right there.
speaking of adding stuff, can I add my contract that's gonna have to be signed with Protect My Gov? For the 12th?
oh yeah,
You can put it in the folder for Thursday. I did talk to Bill and he made a good point, and I agree with them, is that when we switch over, go to do this, we should get a printout of who's actually all on here for services, because people have come and gone,
I
and
have,
we might be getting charged for some people.
I have a printout with names and that is more recent.
That's what he said,
Okay,
and I agree with them. I think that should be checked periodically, and this would be a good time to.
I'll, let a note here, we'll make sure to get that on the 12th.
I'm putting it to the
that-
notes and I'll give it to.
Okay, thanks, Lex.
And yeah, if you would let us know about that list.
Yeah, I'll
And
email it
then
to
we
you.
can tell Lisa about it also. So I think that's all I have in a nutshell for
Sweet. Oh,
the Council on Aging.
Just so you're aware, the calendar, it may, if it doesn't get out at some point, like today or tomorrow, it might not. This may not be on the agenda. It will be on the agenda, but it won't be posted in the paper.
we'll still
I
be
mean,
on the
it's-
agenda though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
It's still at it.
yeah, it's just not gonna be in the paper,
Make sure to
just so you're
publicly
aware.
notice it in other places. That's not doable. No, thank you so much, Sherry. All your hard work.
Do you want some more council aging?
Yeah, since we're on the topics here.
Okay, I didn't, all the, last week we were talking about, it's been brought up several times, about getting grants and, we have our coffee club every Wednesday, we've got about 15 or 20 people that come to that. And a lot of them are pretty sharp, and, they've been around other senior centers and traveled and whatnot. But and Jim Goble, who I think he applied to be on the board, he's a really nice, sharp guy. And, but anyway, he brought this in. This was a deal in the Havre paper about a month ago. It's the town pump, thing. And I kind of scanned through it originally, and then today I got to look at it a little closer and see if there's anything, that would be for the seniors. And the senior centers in the state, I'll give you this, for 2025, they granted $678,000 to various senior centers in the state. And it probably doesn't, and some of the amounts are, well, $20,000 and $15,000. And it maybe doesn't, require a lot of documentation.
Well, we were under the impression that Heather had submitted
Okay,
a grant for town pump, because she had done that the previous year, we got 5,000,
okay.
but I don't know if it got done.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it probably did not get done or go through because we did not receive it.
Yeah, okay. Well,
But that is something we normally do.
okay, but you are aware of that town pump
Yeah.
deal.
In fact, our representative, Paul Tuss, the gentleman from Town Pump and him were in communication. And then he sent that down to the county level, and I had a conversation with him about, because Town Pump is wonderful to work with.
Yeah.
They are so generous. But with the grants that, that are stipulated, where we were at with the program at that time, didn't really fit in any criteria because
Right.
we're, like I say, trying to build this plane mid-flight. So now that we're getting our feet underneath of us, I think we can start pursuing those a little bit more. So yes, it's been on our radar since this whole thing went
I
down.
see, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of these grants are, but some of them are for brick and mortar projects, but it's not like this deal that they give to seniors, they can use for meals or, it isn't quite as restricted. there's one other thing here. They got this farm to freezer to family thing where, livestock producers can donate, uh, beef or pork or whatever. And, I know it's been on TV a little bit. They're just kind of getting into this. But, and it has to be, I don't know if there's any, I think the only thing, and I know with the food bank, anyway, if they want to donate it, beef or whatever, it had to go through a federally inspected, packing facility.
Mhm.
The one in Malta,
USDA.
Well, we have the old Schwann's building here,
oh, yeah, they got.
being, getting in touch with Walt Schweitzer might be a good,
Yeah,
good start for that. But yeah, no, it's a great option.
Well, we actually already have someone that reached out, wanted to do that, but they're holding off now until we get reopened and
right,
get
yeah,
more stable. But yeah, we already have people reaching out to
yeah,
donate, but it does have to be stamped USDA.
right. And I know there's been other things on TV about can't remember, Great Falls or somewhere where the pork producers donated thousands of pounds of pork products to some food banks or something, several of them in that area. I think it was on the Great Falls area.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah.
the other thing I got here is, I mentioned to you in our family business, we always go around and talk to other businesses that were in similar. And the one thing about the New Haver paper, which nobody's probably very happy about, but, they do have the Conrad Senior News and the Shelby Senior News. And one thing that I, noticed here, and this was in the Conrad, they rent their facility out to different groups to, have gatherings and whatnot. And I know the Sons of Norway used to use it, at least once a week, and they had dances and everything else. And then I could have joined the Sons of Norway, but I never did. But, and then they finally disbanded because their members were getting old and the membership was declining, like a lot of organizations anymore. But, I don't know if that would be a way to raise some funds.
We do that already.
What's that?
We do have groups that come in already and then
Okay.
pay monthly fees, and we do rent the space out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if some of these organizations that wanted to use it in the evening or weekend, if you would have to have the director or somebody in responsibility that would be there to monitor what was going on. That could probably be something figured out. I realize these things are down the road, but
We need to get the ball rolling and have these discussions so that we can build up to it.
things I never thought about. And, like the Conrad, they have a Red Hat group. I don't know if they're still active anymore. And the Conrad Garden Club, I sometimes wonder what's gonna happen to Eagles around here. If there's enough members that would like to have a group again and they wanted some place to meet, I have no idea what's going on.
We have forms that they can fill out. There's a certain cost for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do that.
Well, I know, and then, and I don't know if it would affect the building insurance or anything. Maybe you've got that covered already with the coverage that they have there, so,
Just no alcohol. You just can't have alcohol.
yeah. I'm just trying to come up with ideas on, maybe raising our income and along with cutting your expenses, we're trying to raise one and shrink the other to be somewhere
Mhm.
where that's the big thing right now, and that's good. So anyway, that was one thing I just thought I'd bring up because I put in some of these, and some of these, senior centers like even Chinook or Shelby, they have some, like they have their pinochle thing in the evening, and I don't know, I guess it's working out okay for our senior center to have them, in the afternoon. There's probably, I don't know, if the reason they have in the evening, maybe there's people that can't get away, I don't know, but you can. change the whole thing just to satisfy one person either, so I don't know. But anyway, look at my site here, I don't have too many things, but, uh, oh, you know, we had one event here last fall and it wasn't really, it wasn't really advertised and it was fabulous. You know, the country music musicians had a gathering down there. It was for Stan Wall. And they had, Stan was there and Brad Taylor from Chinook and his daughter and Jack Fisher from Chinook. There was a couple other people. We had a woman from Bozeman come up and they had some younger guys that came in and it was just fabulous. And Heather told a few people at the senior center, but yeah, it was on a Saturday afternoon from 1 to 4. And it was brought up, I guess, well, maybe they should, it was kind of a celebrating Stan Wall's birthday. And but geez, the music was great. And you know, but I think we need to, if we can, and they wanted to do it over again and sometime and so, yeah, those things, if we've got some flexibility in our having a person there to monitor what's going on, or because other places are doing it.
Mhm.
And the Chinook, they had their flapjack breakfast on last Saturday. Doug Mitchell, who I've known for a long time, and another guy, I can't remember his name, but they cooked flapjacks and they have and they get the whole community to come. It isn't like just for seniors. It's a fundraiser.
Mhm.
And they have ice cream socials and they have pie socials. And one thing they have every week, on Thursday, they have homemade cinnamon rolls.
Hmm.
And that's a fun, yeah, they cost $1.50 and you can buy one or a whole batch of them.
Hmm.
So, but just amazing. We have people from Haverford down to Shook once in a while and they have just tons of things going on. They have at least one fundraiser every month.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I know, yeah, a lot of this involves work for volunteers or people want to help out. But anyway, I just think it'd be really neat to be doing some of those things, you know? And they do most of these things on a Saturday morning. That would have to be, figured out, you know. Anyway, I realize Sherry's got her hands full right with what she's trying to do, and you and Bill do too. So,
No, these are all really great ideas. I love that you're bringing them to the table, especially now as we start getting going. You know, this is the volunteerism and having that open communication with the commission that
Right.
we are hoping to have long term. So we really
Yeah.
do appreciate you bringing this stuff in.
I'll collect some of these things and I'll give them to you maybe next week here, but, anyway, okay, like I said, I'm not trying to waste your
No,
time,
no,
beat up on you or anything, but
this is really good
we're all just
information.
trying to move forward and make a bigger, better facility. you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's the goal for all of us.
yeah.
No, thank you for that, and we really appreciate it. Anything more on the updates on Council on Aging? All right. Well, no board applications, committee reports or anything like that. There's the end. Public comments on non-agenda items. You said you had some.
Yeah. Oh, this last week I didn't get to, because our meeting was so lengthy.
Right.
So this was from Western Energy, I'm assuming. Plans to update natural gas city gate station in Hingham, Montana. This is coming in this coming spring, and I wanted to double check to see if any permits from the county were needed for this.
Let's see.
I just did a survey for the town. Is that Hingham? You said?
Yeah.
I just did something for Hingham.
It sounds like it's happening in the spring.
Yes. Yep. He called me.
Was that Thomas?
Yep. I don't think the permits are through this. Yeah, I just talked to him,
I didn't make it to the last city council meeting, so they might have talked about it then too. But
right, so I don't know if this is through us or what it's through. He talked to me and I told him he would probably have to talk to the state, but because I don't think we do the gas stuff.
okay, this
I
isn't,
don't even know where the word.
The wastewater station,
how does it tie, because they're an
87.
incorporated town, how does it tie in with the county?
you know, do they have a planner or
No,
they're probably using our planner?
yeah,
But if our planner was involved, I don't think our planner is involved with gas sites like
I don't
that.
think so.
I told him I really didn't know the answer to that.
I'll reach out to Thomas after this meeting and just touch base with him. I haven't talked to him in a while, so. All right, what else you got?
Reach out to Thomas, she said.
Yeah, I'll reach out to Thomas Peterson, the mayor.
This came across January 25th. I don't know, you guys might have taken care of it, I'm not sure. It's from Great West Engineering from Jonathan. I'm attaching the second and final application for the payment of the Beaver Creek Dam Tailwater Channel Restoration Project. We ever received that?
We paid
Because
the
it showed-
210 and
5800, so that should have been the last.
yeah. Cause did Julia get that grant
57.
closed out?
Current payment due less Montana GRT is $5,742. That was talking about,
Right,
so you guys took care of that?
they put one through a claim now.
Okay. I wasn't able to find claims on Friday either, so.
Oh shit,
Didn't-
shoot, that reminds me. Do we have a censure on there? Like, do we have the beeping thing? Just in case I cuss?
I didn't see it, so.
Okay,
So
Didn't
that's why I
pick it
double
up.
checked. We had gone through. This is February 2nd, Mako, oh, this is regarding the Historical Society.
Hmm.
Shit. Program, which will award funds to eligible organization hosting events, activities, and programs feature the 205th commemoration component unique to the recognition of the semi-centennial. Program will begin accepting applications on February 19th at 9 a.m. So is that something we need to pull out?
oh, when did they send that?
They just sent it this morning.
Oh, I
I was just bringing it
haven't read that one yet.
to the
Okay,
commission's attention.
okay.
I think you would have got it. It just came across.
Oh,
I don't know if you're on there.
yeah,
Or
I'm
the-
assuming. Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's hard to tell with those Mako ones. They send them out.
Yeah, I got it. I haven't read through it in its entirety yet. But yeah,
So that one I wanted to bring to our attention so we can get going on it if we need to.
Yeah.
There's a deadline on it.
What is it for?
Montana 250 sponsorship, program guidelines, and it states everything right here. It was program.
Mako.
okay. Yeah, I don't recall doing this in the past. This might be a new thing, but
I didn't know if it's because of the historical preservation grant we received.
Right.
That's why we're having to do it. So I'm assuming.
oh, it might be a new thing since it's the 250-year anniversary of the United States, so.
Next thing is a renewal letter, 2026 Hill County, term notice from Mako. As communication specialist sent it out. Should have been on it. Came
Yes.
out this morning
Yeah,
too, so I just wanted to make sure we get that going because it's a renewal letter
yeah,
for any of the groups renewing by July. Or on the July 1st, 2026.
I think you have it on.
We have to have it no later than March 1st, 2026, so we need to get moving on it for the renewal this
I think we have that one in
You-
2
There's a
weeks.
meeting, no, there's a meeting on the calendar coming up, but I don't. I can
I
tell you.
think it's this week or is it?
I think it's this week.
What is it for?
Health insurance.
Next week.
It's tomorrow the 3rd.
Yep.
Mako Health Insurance Renewal Meeting.
Oh, I'm off a week,
At 2:30.
looking 2 weeks out.
Yep, we have it on for tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow at 2:30. Okay, so that's what this is gonna be. Would you say the 3rd?
Yep, 2 o'clock.
Thirty.
The thing, health insurance includes eyesight.
Oh, I had,
Awesome. I don't have anything on that. Any other non-agenda items? How about public comments on agenda items? All right, hearing done. Meeting adjourned, 2:37. Thank you, everybody, for coming.